As if the writing isn't traumatic enough, this Harry Potter fan fiction contains very strong language, satanic themes, and references to sexual assault, self-harm, and suicide. Proceed with caution. Rach, Ethan.
Hello.
I've heard rumours that you've both been mediocre dunces.
Untrue.
Who told you
Lies.
that?
Slander.
Who told you that?
Everybody.
Motherfuckers.
And guess what? I'm going to punish you with a pop quiz.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's right. But first, let's quickly recap what happened last week, okay?
Yeah.
I cut to the chase and I just wrote it down because every week we come here and we have amnesia.
Around.
So the most important thing that happened, aside from them getting rescued from the whips and chains, we went back in time and she met Voldemort, aka Satan, okay?
yeah.
Who was like literally not interested in her at all.
No.
Right.
And she was like working overtime to seduce him and it was so embarrassing. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That was
really
the most
cringe.
personality we've ever seen from her.
Yeah.
I think also the most 14-year-old behavior of all time.
Actually true, that is a nod to her maybe
Yeah.
being of
She went, country boy,
I love you. And when she went back, she found out that Dumbledore is a prep. Remember? He had short blonde hair.
Oh, yeah.
And like
Yes.
then when she came back to present time, she was like, I met you. And he was like, oh yeah, I remember that. And he was like acting all gothic. But yeah.
He
I
did.
don't remember that.
So
Okay.
basically he's a poser.
Yeah. We
I
knew
mean,
that, though.
Listen, so much happens. I don't blame you for not remembering. We ended on an absolute banger. Do you guys remember what happened right at the end? The big like reveal, the last sentence of the book, of the chapter,
No.
sorry.
I don't remember.
Professor Sinatra is an addict, remember? And she's addicted to Voldemort serum.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
You don't, are you not seeing
No.
like you remember that?
Voldemort serum because it's Veritas serum.
And then
yeah.
remember she ended with the author's note being like, see, I talk about serious topics.
Oh, yeah. okay.
Yes.
So she's
okay,
addicted to
yeah.
truth serum?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, is it actually truth serum? Because it's Voldemort serum. Like, I don't know.
I think it's
Gotcha.
probably something else.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so pop quiz time. Are we ready?
Yay.
God.
We're just going to bash this out and please play along at home. Feel free to type your answers in the comments. Obviously, don't cheat. Okay.
Shall we give ourselves, is it like first in or?
Just make a noise. Pick your buzzer. Ethan, what's your
Okay.
buzzer going to be? Okay,
That.
and Rach.
Howdy.
Okay, perfect. Who has Alzheimer's?
Howdy.
Yeah, I think that was you.
Dumbledore.
Correct.
Yes.
Does he have Alzheimer's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
So
it
remember
wrong.
last week? So this is, so I've given context as well because last week we were like, who the fuck has Alzheimer's? Like, when did that happen? So in chapter 22, Rumbridge is like, the school must be closed. The Bark Lord's going to kill the students. And then she says, you're not fit to be the principal any longer. You are too old and your Alzheimer's is dangerous. You must retry or Voldemort will kill your students. And then
Gotcha.
Dumbledore said, very well. Has he left?
No.
Nope.
No.
He forgot.
Has Rumbridge come back? No.
No.
But anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting Alzheimer's just listening to this.
who has told Enderby to kill vampire? A, Voldemort. B, Snoop. C, both.
Howdy.
Voldemort.
Both.
Howdy, both.
See, this was
What?
again
Both.
something.
Snoop did it as well
And-
when he had them all locked up
Exactly.
in whips and chains.
This was a misconception last episode because I was like, hasn't Snape said, to kill her? But we were all like, I don't think so. But he did. He said, you must stab Vrumpier. If you don't, then I'll rap Draco.
Oh, wow.
So both.
So he's working with the Dark Lord.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I just think that's important context for us.
It is.
Okay, question 3. This is again multiple choice. Which of the following does not apply to Enderby? A, has huge tits. B, has mind reading abilities. C, has the ability to seduce anyone. D, has psychic visions. E, is a witch. F, is a vampire.
Howdy.
It
Howdy.
was-
Howdy.
It was.
Howdy.
It
Go
was the one
together
that
on
she
3.
can't seduce anybody
Seducing.
Yeah.
Seduction.
because she didn't do
Guys,
that with
she does have that ability.
No, she
No,
doesn't.
she doesn't because Tom Voldemort.
Satan. She
Okay.
tried to seduce Satan and
See,
it didn't work.
this was me making a joke because she's such a Mary Sue.
Yeah.
I was like, she's got all of them. But you know what? I stand corrected. You're
No,
right.
she doesn't.
didn't. She
She
couldn't.
doesn't.
So the joke's on
He
me.
couldn't give less of a shit.
He couldn't give less of a flying fuck-a-doodle-doo. Okay, last question, and then we're going to
All
dive
right.
back in. Which is the most powerful spell we've seen so far? A, Crookshanks. B, Alakadabra. C, abracadabra.
She said all those things.
Yes, they're
But
all
what
true.
did they do?
What's the most
Howdy.
powerful? Yep.
Abracadabra is the dark mark.
Ethan,
It was the second one, not Crookshanks.
alacadabra.
Yeah. It's, really?
It's Crookshanks.
Why?
So alacadabra did nothing
Oh.
because otherwise someone would have died.
Yeah.
Abracadabra did nothing. It didn't even knock anybody off anything. Like
What
it,
did Crookshanks do?
it made Voldemort fall off his broom and scream.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I really thought it was going to be alacadabra.
Cat
Yeah.
allergies.
And
tell
also,
ya.
happy Eid to my Muslim queen.
Here it is. Ready? Crookshanks, I shouted at him. Voldemort fell off his broom and started to scream. I felt bad for him even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped. The most powerful spell we've
That's
seen.
not very sadistic of you.
Guys, that was the last question. How do we think we did on the pop quiz?
I think we slayed it.
We got one each, no?
I wasn't scoring personally. Were you scoring? Was anyone scoring?
I actually don't remember anything that happened the minute it happens
You know,
to
like,
me.
in Men
and
in
that's
Black-
how we get here every week.
Exactly.
You know in Men in Black when they have that thing that like just deletes your memory?
I haven't
think
seen it personally, but
Yeah.
they have the little light that like
Okay.
ching.
You would
and
have seen the clip of it. It'd be a GIF.
Yeah.
sure.
And
Don't remember.
this is
Millennials
her
love it.
literary, just being around this book makes me forget what's happened.
It's
know.
Dementia Ravenway in the
Yeah.
book.
Yes.
That's why she was named that.
it's her middle
Yeah.
name for a reason.
It's a curse. It's a hex. She said she was a witch. I mean, we're at Hogwarts. It's the whole thing.
Yeah. Guys, with that added context from the best pop quiz of all time, do we feel ready to embark on
I'm
this
so
journey?
ready.
Oh my God.
Let's do it.
Chapter 33 A.N. I said, shut up. It's not my fault, okay? If you don't lick the story, then you're a prep.
Amen.
So fuck you,
If
flamers.
you have read 33 chapters of this story, Flamers,
Yeah.
you love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a
you
fan.
love it. You're a fan.
Yeah. At
Her
what point did
persistent is impressive.
Fan
as well.
know.
behavior.
P.S. I'm not updating until you give me Fiv God reviews.
She has lowered her price.
She has, because
Yeah.
I thought she said 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we could have even got up to 20 at one point.
Does that mean that people are deleting their God reviews? Or like does each chapter on fanfic.net get reviews maybe?
I don't know. You're not hearing about his dork mark.
Yeah.
And on his you know what and deleting a God review, I'll tell you that. You're hearing that and you're
Exactly.
adding
It's
more.
such a low bar for an ultimatum.
I know.
Like 5 reviews.
Like, come on. So 5 God reviews. And this, Tim, I meant it.
Yeah.
The last one was a bluff.
Woo! Well, we knew that.
1. You suck. 1. Thanks, Raven, for the help.
Thanks, Raven.
I'll promise to help you with your story. Lols one.
Someone work on I'm not okay, I promise.
Yeah.
I think Raven's like, I'm good, babe.
Yeah.
I'm actually fine.
Thanks for the offer. Yeah.
Oh my fucking God. I shooted sadly. Should we get you to St. Manga's, bitch?
Yeah, bitch.
Hell no, she said. Listen, Egoggy, I need your help.
Hey, Goggy.
That's a new one, actually.
Great.
Love
Great nickname.
it.
Next, Tim, you go back in, Tim. Do you think you could ask Tom Anderson for some help?
Tom Anderson.
Who's
Is
Tom
that
Anderson?
someone else?
It's Tom Riddle.
Oh, she's just fucked it up.
I think this is
Is
my
this
series.
also a famous character
maybe.
that's a little bit niche, but the nerds
Lord of
know?
the Rings, maybe?
This is her trying to cover up the fuck up that she had before.
Tom
personally.
Bombadil.
Yeah, Bombadil. Also, did you see the comment on the YouTube video that was like, yeah, for the listeners
They're like,
at home?
Ethan, there's absolutely no
and
way.
there's no way. I
Okay.
fucking agree with them. Thank you, Queen, whoever you are.
Shout out.
Sure, I said sadly. I went outside the door. Draco was there. 111. He was wearing a big black GC t-shirt, which was his Panama's
Pajamas.
pajamas.
I almost went towards grandma's and I was like, oh.
Oh,
cute.
like a hand,
His grandma loves GC.
like an heir. Is it an heirloom?
Yeah.
Aw. Hey, sexy, I said. How'd it go, Ennaby? He asked, and his voice was so sexy and low, kind of like
Gerard
Benji
Way.
Madden.
Gerard
Wrong
Way.
one. Wrong one.
Benji is vampire.
Is vampire.
When he's talking. Fine, I responded. We stared to go back into the dorm. How far did you go with Satan? Draco asked
Jealous.
jealously.
Yeah.
How does he know his name is Satan?
I'm guessing that there's context that we missed
we
where
missed,
she's
yeah.
told him.
No.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well,
She's just...
off the page, babe. Off the
Yeah.
page. Yeah.
She said, show, don't tell.
Not too far. Lol. I balked.
Bork.
That mean?
Barked?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Borg.
is it-
Borg.
I borked.
Isn't Bork like B-A-U-L-K? Isn't
Yeah, she
that
didn't
when you,
spell it like that,
that's like
though.
when you
Yeah, you like.
hesitate.
Yeah, but no, this is. Or maybe she means. I don't believe she knows what the word bork means. She
Surely.
wrote borked, like barked, but with a no.
She spells time,
She
Tim.
borked.
Yeah, she does. She does. She spells everything wrong. Will you have to do it with him? Draco asked.
Yes, that's
angstily.
the whole thing.
It's literally
also,
the whole thing.
I think because she sounded defensive when she was like, "Not too far, lol."
But also, we were there,
I think
bitch.
she's a little bit embarrassed by the fact that she didn't get any far because he
Yeah,
doesn't care.
I agree.
She's lying through her fucking teeth right
She's-
now.
Yeah.
I hope not too far, I shouted angrily. Then I felt bad for shooting at him. I said sorry.
Offensive.
We Frenched. What happened to Snipe? I growled. You will see, Draco giggled mistressly.
Mistressly. Oh my god, now he's got Snape locked up.
Yeah, in
whips
bondage.
and chains.
How do you like it?
They love it. They both love it.
Yeah. Draco's getting into too many kink bondage
Yeah.
situations that it's not
not
an
a
accident
coincidence.
anymore.
Don't involve me in your kink.
Exactly.
He's bringing his own ropes
Yeah.
now. Like,
Please don't tie me up with these ropes that I bought.
we're going to go fight Voldemort. Wait, I'll get my ropes.
Yeah.
He opened a door. Snap! And Lumpkin was there. Sirius was pokering them by staging them with a black knife. Stabbing.
Oh.
Oh.
Poking them by stabbing them. Yep, that is a poke.
That'll
Sure
do it.
is.
That'll do it. No, please! Lumpkin bagged.
Is
as-
Lumpkin Lupin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
I would
Yeah.
assume.
Lumpkin bagged as Sirius started to suck his blood. I laughed.
Don't, her blood is clean. Stop, you're killing her.
Did you get that reference?
No.
It's from
From
Twilight.
Twilight.
Remember when he's like frantically sucking the blood out of her?
Mm.
And he's loving it. And Carla's
Yeah.
like, you have to stop.
I can remember.
Yeah. Wow. You wiped the
Fake
best
fan.
movie of all time from your memory. Ha 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 ha. I laughed statistically. I took some photons of him and Snap being talked. The evidence of Raven is
being
nowhere in this
talked?
chapter. I took some photos of him and Snape being tortured is what that's meant to say.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Raven, come back.
No, literally. And
Literally, what the
she was
fuck?
thanked. So I took some photos of him and Snap being talked. Brackets, but not italics. So an enemy note, but not a Tara note. Okay, I know this is men, but think about it, people. They are pedos, and Snap tried to rap them, and new sadists rock. Has anyone seen Shrek Attack 3 lols?
I thought she was going to say Shrek.
Same, honestly.
That was totally supposed to be an author's note.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, that
What-
was talking to us.
What do we think new way sadists means?
New age sadists.
New age sadist.
Oh, is that okay? Is that a
Maybe.
thing?
I don't know if it's a thing, but maybe that's what she's trying to
Can
say.
you read it again?
That makes sense. And new way sadists rock. Has anyone seen Shrek Attack 3 lols?
Shrek Attack 3.
I haven't seen it. I'm
Shark
guessing
Attack
Shark
3.
Attack 3 is a movie.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. That sounds
I've
about
seen
right.
Sharknado. Have you?
Obviously.
Wait, have you not?
I
You
love
seen
that
it.
movie.
Are you
I've
joking?
seen no,
Yeah, you-
genuinely. I've seen every movie of the sort. I've seen Piranha. I've seen Croc.
Have you seen Meg?
Yeah, obviously I've seen the
Okay.
Meg.
Do you know what Sharknado is about? Can you guess?
Yeah. It's a tornado that like floods this area, and then there's
There's
a
like
shark that tries to
5
kill
of them.
everyone.
Why?
So good.
Why is that a thing that was invented? But I guess why
For
is this
me.
a thing?
For me
For you.
specifically.
It'd be funny
when you're
High.
gardening. Yeah.
Yeah.
We took some of Snipe's blood. Den, Draco, and I went back to our rooms. We sat on my Gothic black coffin.
On it?
On it.
Wow,
Not in it.
not even in it.
That's crazy.
Uncomfy.
I guess it's a couch in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Very comfortable, I'm
Versatility.
sure.
Multi-purpose.
Sitting on that hard mahogany. My clothes were kind of dritty, so I put on a black leather outfit thingy, kind of like the one Swaylene has in Underworld.
I haven't played it.
Underworld.
And I'm guessing she doesn't mean, Sulene? Maybe she's got that right and we'll never know because I'm not going to Google it. Brackets, but not italics. If you haven't heard of it, then fuck you.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
right.
hell yeah. I've heard of it. I don't really know what it is.
I've
I
heard of
haven't.
Underworld, but I've never seen it.
Okay, so you guys are safe, but should I just leave? Or
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think so.
put the book down.
the spirit of Annabelle is just going to come into this room right now and yell at me. I put on, we're so,
Oh my God,
Fucking
that's so
bad.
bad. What did you put on, girl? And
I'm
is
dying.
it black and is it lace or is it leather?
I put on some black platform high heels.
Choose first, crazy bitch.
Yup. I guess. Darko put on, this is in quotes, Desolation Livers by MCR.
He
Do we
put on
think
a song.
Do you think she's got that song right? Because that just, like, that could be a Gothic song.
She put on boots.
And he put on a song.
And he put on a song.
Does Draco have a foot thing? Yes or no?
Demolition Lovers
Oh.
by MCR. And she's written Desolation Livers.
Can we listen
I
to it?
think Desolation sounds more fun.
Yeah, I kind of agree, but I guess that's not what the song is about. Demolition Lovers. I love construction.
You just gotta go to work.
Oh,
I didn't know they screamed like that.
That's
Sorry
hectic.
for making fun of you, MCR.
I fucking love that. That was sick.
that was genuinely good.
Imagine seeing that live. That'd be fucking unreal.
Guys, Tara's legacy is
Yeah,
just,
imagine MCR. What
Yeah.
if we could see you live?
yeah, MCR.
It's not like we've talked shit for several episodes.
I'm wearing your t-shirt, so I'm a true fan. And I totally knew about
Imagine
Demolition
us
Livers.
in the front row. We clearly know a lot about you.
Yes, definitely. I'm sure
Helena.
Helena, yes, exactly.
I'm not okay, I promise.
And we remember when you played in Hogsmeade 3 times.
I mean, I was pretty into the Black Parade and stuff.
That's a great song.
I'm happy for you.
That's
I
pretty
don't
like
know what that means.
surface level.
Yeah.
When I was
I
I know that one.
My
My
father. That's like
You
when
actually
I
could not be on Tumblr without hearing that.
no. When I found out that was them very recently, I was shook to my core because I just thought it was like, I don't know, one of the
Out
big
Boy.
yeah, honestly.
kind of they go into that realm,
Yeah.
but yeah.
So he's playing that song.
Cool.
Then, guys, we have 20 ellipses. So
Whoa,
can I get
okay.
a manual or a audio drum roll, please? Dan, we started to take off each other's clothes.
Why did you put the boots on?
The boots are for playing.
I know why she put the boots
Yeah.
on.
They're actually high heels.
High heels.
That's
She wanted to
fucking
look like a
rogue.
stripper
Heels
and period.
on
My
my
tippies. I talk of his shit and he had a 6-pack lols.
I didn't get that.
I love her use of lols,
Lols.
now. Just in this
It's
one
just
chapter.
started. I
Yeah.
agree. It's really adding something to the
Yeah.
book.
She's just here for the lols.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get some smut. So guys, let's lock in.
Oh.
We started to mac out lick in the grudge.
Why'd you have to refer everything to like a movie?
He pot his wetness
Oh!
in my you know what sexily.
Wow. What if you didn't call it that?
Oh.
What
I
if
feel
you didn't?
that's not correct.
No,
For it should
the other way, right? Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, I got an orgy.
All right, vampire, come on in.
Dobby.
Oh, Draco, 1111111. Oh, me fucking God, Draco, 11111.
She turns Irish in the middle. Oh, me fucking God.
I screamed passively as he got an erectation.
He didn't have one already.
No.
No.
Shove that in, babe.
Shoot and pull with a rope. Oh my god. Just write yourself in.
Oh my god.
He whispered
She got a bit carried
sexily.
away.
Can I see how it's written?
It's literally self-insert. If that wasn't
She, like,
all the proof we
She
needed.
was deleting it back and didn't delete enough.
He whispered sexily, and then we fell asleep. Lol.
Oh.
Lol.
And that is the end of the chapter.
She's just
Lol.
finding joy in the little things in life.
I love
know?
the lols because that's honestly how I text. Like everything's
a little
lol.
bit giggly.
Little bit giggly. I loved
I
that
don't know.
chapter.
You sent me a full poem today.
I did.
Did
Yeah.
you?
Our new thing is that we send each other poems that ChatGPT's written.
Oh, that's cute.
She invited me to coffee tomorrow using like a full poem. Chapter 34. A.N. Shut the fuck up, preps! 11111.
She got some heat.
Yeah. Well, didn't they love the tar?
Oh, they're going to call her out for that for sure.
For sure.
Have you even read the story? 1-1.
Have
You
we?
are probably all just preps and poses. So fuck you. 111. Thanks to Raven for the help.
Yay.
She didn't address anything head on,
No.
but
She's defensive.
she
She's
said what
defensive.
needed to
Yeah.
be said.
It's
you
quite
know?
dangerous when if anybody criticizes you, you just have an absolute scapegoat of they're just a prep
Yeah, exactly.
or they're a poser.
For sure.
You know, it's dangerous to you got to question yourself.
No.
But she doesn't have the
They're
emotional
preps and
capacity.
poses.
Of course, of course.
I woke up in the coffin the next day. Draco was gone.
Whoa, fuck boy. What the
Okay,
hell?
pump and dump.
Oh.
I got
Wetness and jetness. Sorry.
never apologize. That was crazy.
Fuck.
I got up and put on a black, tight sexa dress that was all ripped at the end.
She's worn that one before.
I think so. Yeah.
I agree.
Do you know what? I love that it proves that Tara's thinking.
Yeah.
She's
got a whole
remembering.
wardrobe.
She's got a wardrobe.
This is
Dressed
the
to impress
only
alert.
exactly. This is the only thing she's remembered from the entire book. There was red corset stuff going up the font.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
know this. We
that
know
happened.
this.
And the back. And it came up to my knees. There was a slit.
That's so modest of her.
Yeah.
I know.
Whoa.
Whoa. She's in her modesty era. She's in
Wow,
her Christian
trad
era.
wife.
There was a slit in the dress. Lick in Mr. and Mr. Simp.
Smith, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Okay, ally.
Okay, she does love hetero media.
That's Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
But it's Mr. and Mr. Simp. I put on ripped black fishnets and black Stilton boots.
Oots.
Boots.
Suddenly, Sorios cocked on the door.
I'm sure he did. When he sees you.
I opened it. That's how hoes open doors. Hi, Ebony, he said. Geez, what you have to come to Professor Sinister's office? Okay, I said in a depressed voice. I had wanted to fuck Draco.
Now I have to find my crackhead teacher.
Or maybe listen to MCR or Evanescence. I came anyway. So what the fuck happened to Snipe and Lupin?
Yeah.
I asked Sorios
Good
flirtily.
question.
Flirtily? Oh my god, that's your second boyfriend's dad. Fuck off.
Fucking weird. I fucking tortured them, he answered in a statistic way. They are in Abkhazia now.
Hell yeah.
Lol.
Lol.
I laughed evilly. Where are Draco and Vampira? I muttered.
Gotta keep an eye out for Vampira. Oh my god, where are they?
That's his drag alter ego.
They are excused from school today. Sodomize moaned sexily.
I hated that.
Sodomized.
Why are you doing this to us, Tara?
Okay, I had to act on what she said, but
no, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at her.
no, but I hated that too. But you got to do what you got to do. A, why is he moaning sexily? B, how do you typo serious to sodomize?
What is she looking up on that computer of hers?
Some Freaky shit.
Freaky shit.
Right now, they're watching The Nightmare Before Xmas. We went into the office. Professor Sinister was there. She was wearing a GOFFIK black dress that was ripped all over it. Kind of like the one Amy Lee wears in this pic. Brackets.
She put a picture in.
HTTP/.
Look it up.
No.
Please.
No.
Oh,
That's
that's it.
all we get. HTTP/. Same sentence. She was drinking some Volksamort serum.
Yeah, you would be.
Just to have a little
Sinister.
look at what we're
Love
looking at there.
that.
So I would look up the photo, but she didn't.
We were watching the music video of one of the Evanescence songs the other night.
I think it was just My Immortal.
Where he was
Or it
standing
Bring
on-
Me Back to Life?
I think it was.
I think it was My
It might have been
Immortal.
My
Yeah.
Immortal, yeah. And she's on the balcony.
Yeah.
She's like jumping off the balcony, and
Yeah.
she's wearing a
I
ripped.
think
I
it's
think
for
it's
sure
probably that
that.
dress.
Yeah, but we'll never know because the link is broken. So she was drinking some Volksamort serum.
Yeah.
So our addict queen is still addicted.
Yeah.
She took out the pensive and the time toner.
I don't know if we should be trusting an active addict to make these plans.
But like also let's fucking go back.
We need to know what she's taking.
Volksamort
Volksamort.
serum.
I know, but that sounds like Voldemort.
Yeah, and, like, what is
that's
it
not a thing.
doing?
They haven't
Yeah,
told
yeah.
us. But if it's Veritaserum, she's just going to be telling the truth a lot, which
And
is
the
not a
truth
bad
is-
problem.
So this is
Get
where
Tom Anderson.
her inconsistencies happen because they forced Snap to take the
Yeah.
Voldemort serum before, and he started telling the truth.
Okay, so we
he
know
started
that.
telling all of his secrets, remember?
Right.
Yeah.
And so we know that it is Veritaserum, but now she's just changed it, which is something she loves to
Maybe
do.
she had read the books. And do you know that lucky serum that
Oh, yeah.
Harry
Felix
has?
Felicis.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
we're
wonder
nerds.
if she's
That was so gross. Sorry.
I'm actually Felix Felicis.
You know the lucky serum? Felix
Felix, the way
Felicis.
we both did it on cue at the same time. It's crazy.
All right, fucking nerds.
Nerds, yeah.
Yeah.
What if she's getting those confused?
Possibly.
Just in terms of vibe.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking
Anything
of
is
serums.
possible.
Yeah.
She could also just think that
Just
now
have
she's
med
changed it to
stuff up,
alcohol or a
For
drug.
me, it's like she's not showing any effect, yet
Yeah.
she's saying that she's an addict
Yes.
to this thing. And it just doesn't make sense.
Should we go to
Like,
St. Mungo's, bitch?
Yeah, I know, but like there would be some effect if it was a negative
Ethan,
or positive. Like,
Yeah.
If this is the thing that you're like,
I'm dying
that
on this
doesn't
hill.
make
Yeah.
sense. No, but I'm just saying, like, this is such a small thing in the context of this book. Like, the amount of things that don't make sense. Like, why are they
I think we
using
should still
ones?
question it.
yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she's
continuing
very
on and saying that she's still taking this stuff.
Yeah.
She's being consistent with the fact that
She's an addict.
Professor Sinatra is taking this stuff, but then we don't we don't see any effect. So
Yeah.
that's inconsistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she was just all over inconsistent with whether she's taking it, whether she wasn't, then I'd be like, all right, it's just bullshit. But like,
yeah. I get you.
Yeah.
It doesn't make
Yeah.
sense, but at some point we just have to close our eyes
Smile
and
and
pray that
wave.
exactly.
Smile and wave.
smile and wave, boys.
So she's in the room with Professor Sinatra, aka Professor Sinister, aka Professor Trelawney, aka Professor Trelawney,
AKA
Damn.
fly me to,
To the moon.
and the pensive and the time turner are here. And guys, I think we're gonna go back in time, and I'm so
Finally.
ready to meet Satan again.
Oh, whip up that accent, babe.
We've missed
Let's
him.
Make sure the throat is warm and ready.
Me.
Is
I
that
meant
Ebony?
for doing the accent. I meant for Harriet to do the accent. But also for Ennaby.
Ennaby, you will have to do another session now. Also, I need you to get me the cure for being addicted.
She needs some Narcan.
She said-
she wants some naloxone stat.
She said sadly.
Babe, you can just go to Chemist Warehouse. If you have any friends who might accidentally take meth or fentanyl, just go to Chemist Warehouse. You can get
Chemist
naloxone.
Warehouse.
Really?
Any pharmacy.
Good luck. Thanks.
She's also asking like a 16-year-old or however
This is
17-year-old for help with her addiction. That's pretty intense.
insane. The boundary between teacher and student never existed
No.
in this
That's
school.
literally crazy. I'm so mad at the teachers in this school. That's how this happens.
Where are the positive influences?
Yeah.
Name fucking one. Like, Voldemort might be the best influence in this book, honestly.
I think so.
He's just a
Yeah.
drag queen trying to strut, like,
yeah, trying
clickety
to
clap.
serve, honestly.
Yeah.
Trying to serve.
And famously not into Ennaby.
Yeah, exactly.
The only adult man who's not.
Yeah.
And then I jumped into the Prinsive again. Suddenly, I looked around. I was in the great hall, cheese grater, eating
Wow.
Count Chocula.
Oh,
We're so back.
So she just like appears
Yeah, it seems like it.
in the middle of an activity.
Yeah, and nobody's questioning
Yeah,
that?
sure.
Eating Count Chocula?
Yeah, remember
Yeah,
that was
remember
the
she
cereal.
loves that. Yeah.
Oh.
She has it with
With
blood,
blood.
and a glass of
Of blood
blood on the
on the
side.
side.
Got you,
Yeah.
got you, got you.
It was morning. Spelt like morning, like when you mourn the death.
Get it, preps?
That is funny. Like, I think
That's-
she did that on
yeah, that's
purpose.
Funny.
I was sitting next to Satan.
Oh my god.
On a table was a tall, gothic man with long black hair, pale skin, and blue eyes,
Is Marilyn Manson here?
wearing a suit and black Converse shoes.
Converse, yeah.
Do you know, actually, I went to high school with a guy who wore a suit to school.
That's
lot.
crazy.
Whoa.
He looked just like Charlin Manson.
Oh.
Marilyn Manson.
I
Whoa.
thought he was talking
Charles
about
Manson.
Charles Manson.
Charlin with an L-Y-N, so like that has to be
Do you
Marilyn,
think
right?
it's... Yeah.
Or
Because
do you think
Marilyn
she's mixed them
Manson's
up?
name is Marilyn Monroe and Charles Manson mixed together. Marilyn Monroe being the pop star and Charles Manson being the
So
pop
she's just
star.
Killer.
mixed it like
oh
look
whatever who she is,
At, look at that.
celebrity.
Pop star. I noticed he was drinking a portent potion.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's he? I asked. Oh, that's Professor Slutborn.
What?
Slutborn.
I want that as my drag name immediately.
Slughorn.
Yes. That is so. This book is so
Oh
drag.
my god.
So drag.
Also proof that she did read the books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't come till book number
Yeah.
6. You're so right.
And also proof about the potion that she's talking about, can I say, being Felix Felicis.
Wait, that's
Because that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
same potion that Slughorn gives
Yeah.
them. Like, that's
Yeah.
around the same time, I don't remember.
Yeah, yeah. Harry gets
Harry-
that in the same time.
Yeah.
Wait, that's crazy because so the movie that was out was the 4th, and so the 6th book would have been out at this time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But like she says, she hasn't read the books, so
Liar.
she's lying about something.
Yeah.
you know.
That's more of a tell. That she even knows who Slughorn is, that can't be a coincidence because he's
but
not.
her saying Tom Bombadil is.
Yes. She spelled. No. Okay, I'm going to stand on this hill.
That's fucking
Okay,
crazy. Don't die on this hill.
the one time that she misspells a name that sounds like some obscure character from Lord of the Rings, you guys jump on it, but she spells every single name wrong.
Bombadil is just.
That's not a typo for
random-
riddle.
Yeah.
It sounds. We've already been through this.
It doesn't
Bomb,
not.
Tom, diddle, riddle.
Riddle.
No, it's not diddle.
It's so close.
I do.
It's
get
And
it.
it's some
Bombadil.
obscure. You've never. If it was like the main guy from Lord of the Rings, I'd be like, okay, she would have heard of that. But it's some obscure
That's
character.
why it's like proof.
This is way more proof.
Okay.
Because there is undeniably no way that she would know what Slughorn's name is if she just watched the movies.
Yeah.
Please
yeah.
come to my defense in the comments. Thank you. He's the portents teacher. And a bee?
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Potions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah? I asked.
How did you get here?
Did you know that Marilyn Mason is playing
No
in,
fucking way.
in Hogsmeade tonight?
Yes, bitch.
Hufflepuffs are particularly good finders.
That's what I wanted.
Didn't he just said that Marilyn Manson is playing? She just said Marilyn Manson's playing.
he
it.
said, yeah.
He
He
said,
said that.
sorry. We just heard the name Charles Manson before.
Charlin Manson, yeah.
That's Slughorn?
No, she's just saying that he looks like. Yeah, it's very confusing.
So Slughorn looks like Marilyn
Slutborn
Manson.
looks like Charlin Manson, but
who
Marilyn
who Marilyn will be
in Hogsmeade tonight. But also, it's not called Hogsmeade; it's called Hogsmeade. But he's forgotten that already.
It
Remember?
probably got it, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, it got its name
It got a
changed.
name change.
Anyway,
That's a
so
good catch.
they're playing in Hogsmeade tonight, and they are showing The Exercise at the movies before that.
Oh my god, double feature.
Double feature.
Dinner and a show.
Yeah. Well,
She's playing hard to get. I love it.
that's all she said for the last two
Yeah?
sentences. Well, want to go to the concert and a movie with me?
Oh my god.
He's changed
Hold
his
your
tune.
ground, dude.
Movie and a concert. Wow.
Oh, That's the end of the chapter.
Whoa. Whoa,
Cliffhanger.
whoa.
I thought he didn't like her, but clearly he did.
He must just be nervous.
Yeah, maybe he's a shy boy.
Yeah.
A shy king.
You're right. He would be like, she's just rocked up beside him, like vanished.
Yeah, you would know. Do you remember it was a whole thing when Hermione kept
she had to
popping
hide.
up?
Yeah. But she's not following the canon of the
No.
book.
Well, actually, to be fair, Harry and Ron didn't know for
No,
ages.
but they would. No,
They
I
would
meant
be
that
like,
they would.
"When
they
was
would.
she here?"
Exactly. He didn't even react at all.
He's like, hey,
just heard-
Annabelle, there's a concert tonight.
Yeah.
Unbothered
Yeah.
king.
No, literally, some random just goes, "Who is that?" to the person you're eating with, and you're just like,
And she's got food in front of her,
Whoa.
like already.
in the middle of it. Yeah,
What's
she's
that
like
about?
in the middle of eating Count Chocula.
It's as if like she is living in that timeline, but we don't know about it. Like that's the way that she's
I
written
know.
it.
Okay, multiverse queen.
I mean, we love to see
Wow.
The Taraverse.
it. It's Taraverse. This is the last chapter for the episode, and we have been blessed with a title again.
Whoa.
I love when this happens. Chapter 35. Do we want to take a guess, or do we want me to just tell you?
Can I guess?
Mm-hmm.
So it'll obviously be like a gothic song name.
That has been the theme.
That's the theme. Okay, so I am going to guess it is "Shake It Off" by Taylor Swift.
Okay, perfect.
I'm going to guess Beautiful People.
Oh, okay. You're both wrong, but I loved the, attempt.
That's a
It's
Marilyn
called-
Manson song, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Pop off, King. Chapter 35, Ghost of You.
wow!
It's actually Ghost of You
My
because
God,
there's no
like
H.
the Justin Bieber song.
That could be a song by Marilyn Manson.
It could be. And it probably is.
I'm sure it is.
I think she's talking about JB.
If you can't be close. A.N. Thanks to Susie for the idea. You rock.
Oh my God.
Who the
What a
fuck is
title.
Susie?
I have.
my
She's
God.
unclear.
Holy shit.
Fuck off, preps. One, one,
Thought she
one,
was gonna
one,
say
one.
Raven for some reason. I'm just anticipating a beef.
Yeah.
Thanks to Raven for the help. You rock, girl. 1. P.S. I'm gong to end destroy. Story. Really, son. So fuck you.
Damn.
And it is coming to an end.
Damn.
So, oh yeah, and if you know any Gothic names, please tell me, cause I need one for serious. Thanks.
For serious or because she's serious?
No, for serious, like as in
Like,
he needs
do you
like a.
reckon Serious is gonna. Oh no, Serious needs a.
She wants to
Gothic name.
rename it.
Yeah.
You know how like they all
Yeah.
have their normal names and then they all have their
Yeah.
their drag Gothic names,
Yeah.
I thought maybe she was gonna make Ennaby get pregnant.
like a baby name.
A baby name.
Oh my god!
Check your baby name list.
Wow.
Check your Gothic baby name list.
Sorry to be a bitch, but the last thing Annabelle needs to do is have a child. And I stand by that. I went into the conman room thinking of Satan. Suddenly, I gasped.
I remembered I have 2 boyfriends already.
Draco was there.
Oh my God, he followed her, or is it Lucian?
I grasped.
I know.
He looked as hot as ever, wearing black leather pants, a black Lonkin Prack t-shirt, and black eyeliner Linkin Park
Linkin
t-shirt.
Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Draco, what the fuck are you dong?
I hope it's his dad. I hope it's his dad
What
so
the fuck
bad.
are you dong?
With a bunch of 111s. I gasped.
It's his dad for sure.
Huh? He asked. Then I remembered.
Oh my God.
It wasn't Draco.
Fuck his dad!
Fuck his dad. Fuck his dad.
It was Lucan. He still had 2 arms.
When did he lose an arm?
I think he always had 1 arm.
No.
I think this
he?
is okay. I haven't read anything about this and I haven't pre-read this chapter, but what I think she's done is the actor who plays Lucian plays Captain Hook in Peter Pan, right? And he has only 1 arm.
No,
And so
surely the
I
fuck
I
not.
really think that's the link because I can't, like, off the top of my head, I can't think
He
of
doesn't
any.
even come close to losing an arm in the books or the movies.
No, like he definitely has 2 arms.
Do you think he was 1 armless the whole time? I think there's a chance he was 1 armless.
Well, Wormtail loses an arm.
Wormtail loses a hand.
Yeah, hand, and then he has the bionic like fist.
The
that he
metal
gets.
thing,
Yeah.
yeah.
But like,
I mean, in this.
No, yeah, he's not lost an
Yeah.
arm in this.
Okay.
No.
Well, damn.
Unless, like, we've blanked it from our memory. But, like, I don't think
I
he
have
has.
no hard evidence. Just a
Just a vibe.
Just a vibe.
I don't think we should trust what she says.
Yeah.
I really think it's the Captain Hook thing.
Nobody's
personally.
lost an appendage here.
What if
now.
he actually never did? She's just mentioning, like, you know, he does still have an arm. Like, you still have an arm. We
I
all
think
still have two arms.
It has to be the Captain Hook,
Jesus.
surely. Oh, hi, Lucian. I said, I'm Ebony, the new student. Lol. We shook hands.
Oh my God. Because he's got two.
She shook both of them.
I should
Left
both be
and the right. Yeah, Satan told me about you, Lucian said. He pinted to a group of sexy gothic guys. They were sitting in a corner,
Oh my God.
cutting
Oh.
with a K.
Oh.
It was...
I love group activities.
It was Sirius, Vampire's dad, and Snap.
Oh, they were all besties.
Besties.
Whoa.
Right.
And Sirius just tortured him in the future.
So
How
they've got
things
a
change. How things change.
they've got a lovers to enemies
yeah.
vibe.
You're right.
All of them were wearing black eyeliner and black good Shralut band shirts.
Do you think they got a bulk discount?
But we've already established that in this timeline they don't exist.
Yeah.
But she did say that I Just Want to Live sounded like an 80s song.
Yeah.
And that's her evidence. for good shot. Vintage. Listen, I'm in a goth band with those guys, he said. We're playing tonight at the Marilyn Mason show as backup.
Oh, hell yeah. Got the support slot.
God. Wait, so she was just going to stand by herself on this concert date?
Then they were going to go with Satan.
Oh, yeah, Satan's not in the
Oh,
band.
Satan's not
No,
in the
this
band.
is Lucian.
Oh.
But I'm confused as backup. Like, does that mean they're the stand-ins
Nah,
or they're the
support
openers?
band.
All right,
Yeah,
I mean,
they're the local
fucking
support.
Wow.
Period. It's not easy to
Okay.
get a gig
No,
like
it is
that.
not.
They've been grinding. Orly, I asked.
Really?
Oh, really? But it's all in caps and it's
Orly.
O-R-L-Y. Yeah, he said. We're called... Band name guesses? You kind of know the vibe of the other bands. So, like, go along
The
those
Bleeding
lines.
Death.
Oh, I mean, that's good.
Shralet. Bad Shralet.
Bat Trallers.
We're called X Black X Tears X.
Nice.
I play De Gutter. Spartacus plays the drums.
Oh my God, is Spartacus
Spartacus?
the name that she asked for? She wanted a gothic
Oh, it
name.
must be serious.
She got Spartacus
Jesus.
serious.
He said, pointing to him, Snap plays the boss.
He doesn't get a special name.
And James, with a Z, plays the guitar to even foe. We call him Samaro, after Samara in the ring.
Whoa. I feel like I assumed that Sirius was Vampire's dad because she said Vampire's dad, but now she's actually saying James.
James, yeah.
Because
So,
she's
yeah.
previously referred to Sirius as a dad.
Yeah, but we weren't sure.
We weren't sure.
Yeah, it was
So
unclear.
he's got
This is
another
all
rando
fucked up
kid
now.
running around.
Yeah, it is all fucked up.
Because, like, James died because Voldemort killed him because of Harry.
Mm.
And now...
They all went to school together.
In the original story, but like,
The original
who
story.
knows what's going to
But,
happen.
like, Ebony is the Harry of
Now
this
the
story.
chosen
So,
one.
like, why was
Yeah.
James killed?
So just to clarify, we have James, who's called Samaro or Samaro. I'm not unsure on the pronunciation. Sirius is Spartacus.
Okay.
Hey, bastards, I told them. They gave me death's touch sin. Suddenly, I gasped again.
My God, the lung capacity on this bitch.
Yeah.
But you don't have a lead singer, I asked.
I thought someone was playing the boss or the bass.
Bass.
Yeah.
Lucian looked Dawn sadly.
We need one. Who could
What?
it possibly be?
Yeah, what do you think the odds are of Enemy being
the
the
lead
incredible
singer.
God.
Oh no.
We used to, but she did. She contempted suicide by silting her wrists.
Yeah, vibes.
Oh my fucking God! That's so fucking sad! I gasped. It's okay, but we need a new lead snigger, Samuro said.
Whoa.
Snigger, snigger. Hang on.
Hold up.
Snigger is a word.
Yes,
Hold
it's
up.
a fine.
It's
That's
a word.
word.
It's a fine word. I did doubt whether I was allowed to say it, but then I remembered that is a word that exists in Merriam-Webster's dictionary.
Yes.
Well, I said I'm in a bnad myself.
Oh no.
Really? Asked Snap. I couldn't believe it. He used to be GOFFIK. Yeah, we're called Bloody GOFFIK Rose 666. Do you want to hear me sing?
Whoa.
Yeah, said everyone. So the guys took out their guitars. They began to play a song by B.I. brackets, italics.
She would love that, wouldn't she?
Get it?
Get it?
Because
I'm
bi
a
guys
fetishist.
are so sexy. Gun day.
Green Day.
Yeah. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams.
Someone get her a record deal.
Oh my
Stat.
God.
I sang sexily. Brackets, italics. I did not own the lyrics to that song.
She's serious about copyright, which I
Yeah.
respect.
I respect the
Yeah,
hustle.
she's serious about IP.
She's trying to not get sued.
Everyone gasped. And up B, will you join the band, please?
Whoa,
Oh,
immediately.
I mean, we just heard her sing.
Yeah.
Like, damn,
Flawless.
got the lyrics right and
Yeah.
everything. Begged Lucian, Samuro, Sirius, and Snap. Okay. I
Fine,
shrugged.
I guess.
Are we going to play tonight? Yeah, they said.
Yeah,
Do you
that's-
need to rehearse?
No.
Nah.
Okay, I said, but I knew that I had to get a new outfit.
That's the important
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
She knew.
Not learn an entire
I mean, how
set.
many clothes did she come here with? Just the ones on her back?
Just the ones
Obviously,
on her
she
back.
needs a new outfit.
I walked outside, wondering how I could go forward in time. Suddenly, someone jumped in front of me. It was Morty McFly.
Time
What
travelers
the
are
fuck?
everywhere, B.
Yeah.
Where?
Once you start time traveling, you notice all the other time travelers going through.
She's going to meet Doctor Who in a minute.
It's like how hikers are on a trail and they just give each other like the nod, like, hey man, that's
On the
them.
highway of time, baby.
He was wearing a black banana t-shirt, band t-shirt, and black baggy jeans.
No, he wasn't.
What the hell are you doing here? I asked.
Me.
How does she even know who he is?
Exactly.
It's a classic. What do you mean?
She's given up. She's close to the end. She's like, fuck it, let's go.
I will help you go forward in Tim Enderby,
Hell yeah.
he said seriously. Then he took out a black Tim machine.
It's the car,
A black
isn't it?
time machine.
Did he take it out?
DeLorean.
Yeah.
I went into it and a bunch of ...
Whoa.
Suddenly, I was forward in Tim.
In Tim, get out of
Nice.
him.
And that is the end of the chapter.
Wow.
Impressive
Oh
work.
my god.
Doesn't she have a time turner on her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it can only work going backwards.
But
She went into
she's
the
come
pensive.
forward last time.
But see, the time turner does nothing because she dives into the pensive to go back
Yeah.
in time. So, like, the time turner, I think, is just a
Just a
cute necklace.
necklace.
Like, honestly. Okay, so what did we learn?
Fuck, what didn't we learn? She's a really good singer.
Yeah, she's
I
going
mean,
to the
we already
Marilyn Manson
knew,
concert.
but like it had to be reminded. Well,
She's-
now she's not going on her date because now she's in
Oh
the
my
fucking
God,
gig.
yeah, we'll have to learn
Can
about
she
that.
go to the movie beforehand? You've got to do sound check. You've got
Yeah.
to prep.
Why would she go forward in time just to change her outfit to then possibly miss the... Is the
Where
implication...
else is she gonna get an outfit?
Fucking hot issue,
Yeah,
obviously. Is
obviously.
the implication that time gets paused? Like, she's back in time, and then when she leaves, that time is paused.
She can go back
But she's not actually missing
Anytime.
that time. She gets back, she just fucks Draco and has a sleepover.
Yeah.
So it's just like she's just not going back to her olden time dorm.
But then, like, if she goes back to change outfits, then she would miss the concert, no?
You're thinking that like she can't go back further than the time she's been back, but time travel she could go back before
She
then.
could just pick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that
But
makes
also,
sense.
even if your theory was right, I think it would just depend. If she only spent 10 minutes picking an outfit, that would be fine.
My problem is she's there to fuck Satan,
Yeah.
aka Voldemort, and now she's just like she's gotten
She's
a date
got a
with
bit
him,
distracted.
and
She's
now
gotten a bit distracted.
she's picked up a gig, and
Yeah.
she's like, "Fuck this."
Sorry, she's a
Yeah.
hustler, baby. She's
Yeah.
got goals and ambition.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a money magnet. as
Yeah,
they say.
she's a boss babe.
She's going on some side quests, but isn't this whole book a side
Aren't we
quest?
all?
I don't
Yeah.
know why she needs to go forward in time. Like she could borrow clothes. She
Surely
could go buy
there's
clothes.
somewhere.
Maybe she
Yeah.
didn't bring money.
Why wouldn't you want to go to Hot Issue? Like,
But
it's
she's so hot, she gets them for free.
true. She wants to go see Tom Ridd at Hot Topic.
Imagine
Yeah.
that's an interesting point. Imagine if you like literally could go back in time and you went back and then like you couldn't do anything because you didn't fucking bring
Have
any
many
money.
money.
You didn't even think to bring your wallet.
They don't take Apple Pay here.
I mean,
No.
just be a streetwalker for a day.
But I think
I
you'd
think
get
you could
nothing
do it.
done. You wouldn't be able to do anything. You couldn't get on a bus.
Anything? I've never paid for a bus. Yes, I have PTV.
Yes, if the government of Victoria is watching
admission.
this.
Love
Yeah,
it.
like, come on. So that's kind of all that happened, right?
Yeah, I mean, they were torturing Snape and
Oh, true. Finally, the pedos
Finally,
get
the
some
pedos,
fucking
yeah. He
got
now
consequences.
they're in Azkaban.
As Coburn.
He got stabbed and put in Azkaban.
Yeah, he was poked by being stabbed.
So like real time Snape is like potentially seriously injured.
Bleeding out.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
Azkaban.
I mean, I would say he deserves it.
Did you say
Yeah.
both of them were in Azkaban or just him?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
both.
they
She said they
were.
both
Yeah.
are.
Blumpkin. Whatever his name
Lumpkin. Yeah,
Lumpkin.
Lumpkin. Yeah. I hate that she's made him bad because he's one of the best
He was
characters.
such a
in Harry
sweetie.
Potter.
Mm.
He would never align himself with Snape.
Ever.
Ever.
That's the
That's
enemy.
like actually the whole thing of that movie.
Do you guys think that next week we might get a kiss between Satan and Enemy? Or
What
do you
if
think-
Satan is a homosexual and is just pretending
True.
to be interested in a closeted way?
I like that we've got some plot moving forward. We've got a Marilyn Manson
Yeah.
concert to
Yes.
look forward
Yeah.
to. She's potentially playing, but now how is she going to
Yes.
deal with having
Fame.
this date and this responsibility to
Yep.
fuck Satan, aka
Big,
Voldemort,
the weight of the world is on her
versus
shoulders.
she really wants to play this gig now.
Oh my God,
She
does she?
also has to get some Narcan for her bestie,
Yes.
Professor Sinister,
Yeah.
who
Like,
is
she
going
has a
through
lot of
active
goals.
addiction. She has to get
Of
some help.
fucking
the cure.
Voldemort serum.
Some plots
Yeah.
going
We
on right
actually
now.
do have a lot of plots.
Plot central.
Well, I personally
wow,
can't
wow.
wait to come back next week.
I am ready.
I'm on the edge of my seat,
Oh my God.
babes. But if you miss us in the meantime,
You can find us on Instagram and TikTok at Childhood is Ruined Pod. Childhood is Ruined Pod.
slay bitch.
Or one word.
All one word.
Oh, one word, baby.
Send us an email, baby. My childhood is ruinedpod@gmail.com.
We're loving the emails.
Yeah,
Slay.
10 out of 10.
I screenshot and
please.
send them to the group chat all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And please give us a little cheeky like, subscribe. Guys, we're 2 subscribers away from 200.
Ah!
Oh my
That's
God.
pretty cool.
Imagine
That's
200
pretty
people in the
cool.
same room.
That's
So
so
sick.
crazy.
So if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, make a girl's dream come true.
Go on.
Okay, please.
Go
We
on.
we really need it.
And give us a review on iHeartRadio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Really need those good reviews, those God reviews.
Yeah.
Especially on iHeartRadio. And don't flam the pod.
Stop flamming the
Stop
pod,
flamming
you
the fucking
prat.
You
You
fucking
mediocre fucking dunce.
Bye.
Bye.